Hi, thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I'm going to make crème brûlée using our Instant Pot Mini as a sous vide machine. Although it does not have a sous vide setting, it has one hidden away behind the keep warm button. Let me explain. The keep warm button has three possible settings: less, normal and more. By repeatedly pressing the keep warm button you can switch between those values. The temperature range for the keep warm less setting turns out to be between 78 and 82 degrees Celsius, in Fahrenheit between 172 and 180 degrees. The numbers in the display are presets for the duration. They have nothing to do with the temperature, so you can ignore those. Lucky for us, the best temperature for making crème brûlée is 80 degrees centigrade, which is 176 degrees Fahrenheit, so we will use the keep warm less setting of our Instant Pot Mini to make crème brûlée. If you use a higher temperature, the texture and taste will become too eggy because the proteins in the egg yolks get too hot. When you use a lower temperature, the texture will become too loose and the taste will become more like raw egg yolks. Making the crème brûlée this way will result in a better tasting crème brûlée with a better texture. Now let's get cooking. We will make the crème brûlée in jam jars, so I'm going to use 3 of these because they fit nicely. I tried other size jam jars with success, so just have a rummage in your kitchen cabinets to see what you've got lying around. The ingredients could hardly be simpler. I'm using 1.5 egg yolks per portion. Since we are making 3 portions here, I will use 5 egg yolks. Always round up egg yolks because they are yummy. So we have 5 egg yolks, 45 grams of sugar, 300 grams of double cream and 3/4 teaspoon vanilla extract. Of course you could use a vanilla pot, which is better, but will take a bit longer to prepare, and I want to keep the preparation side of the recipe as short as possible, so I'm using vanilla extract. This is extract, not essence. Essence is not made using real vanilla pots, but the taste is nice as well and it's a lot cheaper, so just pick what's more convenient for you. To make the crème mixture, we first dissolve the sugar in the cream. Add the yolks after the sugar is dissolved, otherwise the sugar will start denaturing the egg yolks as soon as they are added. Dissolving the sugar will take a bit of stirring, so I'll speed up the video a little so you don't have to watch me stir for a minute or two. After the sugar has been dissolved, add the vanilla extract and after that the yolks and stir those in. When you are convinced you have a homogeneous mixture, use a sieve to filter out some hard bits from the egg yolk and maybe a stubborn sugar crystal or two that refuse to dissolve. Now divide the mixture between the jam jars. Close their lid and put them in the Instant Pot in a layer of cold water. I added just enough water to have the crème mixture below the water surface. Close the lid, set it to the keep warm less setting and set the timer for 1 hour and 20 minutes. It takes the machine about 15 minutes to get up to the desired 80 degrees Celsius, 176 degrees Fahrenheit. It will then have at least an hour to slowly get the whole mixture to the correct temperature. The timer of the machine can be set to 1 hour and 20 minutes. After the time has passed, the machine will turn off. It doesn't make much of a difference if the jars stay in the Instant Pot for a while. Denaturation of proteins is dependent on temperature, not time, so no worries if you leave it in and discover them the next morning. Set and forget is appropriate here. I usually make them a day or 2 in advance, so I'll put them in the evening and let them cool down overnight. It's not necessarily pleasant to pick hot jam jars from a steaming Instant Pot, so letting everything cool down might be a good idea. Put the jars in the fridge to stiffen up a bit, preferably overnight, and your crème brûlée is finished. Easy to make way in advance so you don't have to worry about dessert when you have guests. And since we brought everything up to a high temperature, it will keep for many days. So here's the result. 3 wonderful crème brûlées. Add some sugar on top, shake out the excess sugar and use a blowtorch to melt the sugar. Please do use some protective glasses when doing this. It never happened to me, but the glass could shatter, and since that never happened before is on page 1 of the famous Last Words book, we prefer to use the saying, better safe than sorry here. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you found my video helpful, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. For you, a small gesture, for me a wonderful token of appreciation, which will inspire me to make more videos. Thank you, and until next time.